Hi there, I'm Nicole, aka The Wanderer from Wandering Willow. Welcome to my video and my blog. This is my first one, so bear with me. I'm a bit new to this, and I don't have the correct equipment exactly. Like, I can't do everything I want to do. I don't have that tripod extender thingy, so that then I can like show you what I'm doing down here. So maybe in the future, but for now. I wanted to talk to you about my craft haul. As many of you know, I have been embarking on a personal journey for creative development and whatnot, and I have started with teaching myself to knit, hence the balls of yarn. I have my scrapbooking, and I also have adult coloring books. And my newest soon-to-be addiction is definitely going to be, sorry, I am dog sitting. I also have a business, Happy Hound Hoondogus, and this is my first customer who is very familiar with my craft room, and she's very curious. Anyway, okay, so back on track. So I placed several orders last week. Thankfully, Sweden, we have like super fast shipping. I'm talking like 1 day, maybe 2 days max. And I ordered a bunch of stuff. Oh right, I was telling you about my new addiction. Dun, 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 dun. I am going to enter the world of bullet journaling. I'm not so new to journaling. I mean, I've been writing in a diary for years, and I keep lists. I make ridiculous grocery lists. Like, I separate it by section. I'm talking like frozen cold section, vegetables, meat, and then like the dry foods other section. And I literally bullet out a grocery list by section to make it easier to shop. So I guess I'm a little bit OCD like that. And I thought that I've been on Pinterest, another insane obsession, and it's the devil's work. I was on there and I discovered the world of bullet journaling, and because I do struggle with PTSD and depression and anxiety, and I find like creative things kind of help me feel better and help channel like all of these negative emotions, and bullet journaling helps me with the madness inside my mind. I'm talking like can't sleep at night because I'm laying in bed thinking about what I need to do tomorrow. So I stumbled upon the bullet journaling thing, and I thought it'd be really cool to try out. So I got my very first Leuchtturm 1917. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly or not. And I ordered some pens and some highlighters for it. I have a couple of like zebra pens and some gel pens, but I wanted some really fine point multicolor pens, and I wanted some highlighters for color coding and everything like that, because like I said, I'm kind of OCD. So I placed an order with, let me see, 3 companies, yes. And I'm going to put the information down below where I got all of this stuff. That way if you're in Sweden, you can buy this stuff there. This is actually very hard to find in Sweden. There's not a lot of places that carry this one. There's a couple of places that have them in black and red, and they're usually either lined or unlined. I wanted with the dotted lines, the dotted paper. I don't know if you can see that. So the only place I found this was Matin Boutique. Thank God for student discounts, yay! So I got that there, and they had a ton of colors, and they have multiple different kinds of Leuchtturm. I'm just going to keep saying that randomly until eventually someday, somehow, I say it correctly. Anyway, so I ordered that from Matin Boutique, and I also got a couple of pens. They were having a sale on these Pilot G2 pens. I don't know if you can see, that's 0.7. I got in light green and in violet, and then they also had this Acroball, but I don't really know what the point is on that. I don't know if you can see. If you're any good at reading palms, here you go. Hey! So I got that stuff from Matin Boutique. Then I went to Papermaia, which is a craft website, and I bought some craft stuff. I got from there, let me see if I get this correct. What did I get from there? Those two I got from that store. This, and this. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little disorganized. Now I need to start journaling so I can be more organized. First things first, I got the 36 color Triplus Fine Point Brilliant Colors by Staedtler. Again, I'm going to say this however until I know it's the correct way. I got these mainly because of the bullet journaling, but also because of the adult coloring books. Because this Johanna Bosford, she does a lot of the drawings, a lot of the different coloring books, a lot of different kinds of coloring books, and I thought it would be really interesting for the very fine detail, like when you have really small little areas, because previously I have just been using my pro markers and I have been using color pencils, and I'm going to talk all about that later when I get into my work in progress video, which is going to be about this coloring book that I'm currently working on. That's going to be another video, but anyway, so I got these. And I got a couple of these Uni-Ball Signo sparkling pens. You can see right there. I got them in purple, green, gold. Those suckers I want more of, like in every single color imaginable. And I got a package of water pencil brushes because I have, this is an old thing, not a new haul. I have watercolor pencils, so I wanted some brushes for that. And then the last place I went shopping, which is again another Swedish website, and it's really good for scrapbooking and hobby stuff. It's called PY Hobby, I think that's what it was called. Let me see, yeah, PY Hobby. So from there, I got these Papermaia metallic pens by Docrafts, and I got this super cheap on sale Christmas embossing folder with the Snowflakes by Docrafts. I thought, even though it's March, it's never too early to start preparing for Christmas. So that's the stuff that I got. Now let me tell you what I think of this stuff. As far as the journal, I literally just picked it up like an hour ago. I haven't done anything to it except for take the plastic off of it. I haven't even taken this thingy off of it. And that just fell out. It's some kind of thank you card. You're very welcome. And details make all the difference. This is probably going to be some informational. Oh yeah, it's an informational thing in multiple languages about how they design their books and whatnot. Anyway, I'm sure that's boring. So, what I've done is, because I can't show you what I'm doing as I'm doing it on the table because I don't have that tripod extension thingy, I'm going to hold up papers showing you some samples of what I've done with these different products so you can get an idea. First, here we have the Uni-Ball sparkler pens. You've got the gold, I don't know if you can see, hopefully. There's some like serious glitter action, sparkle action going on there. Same with the green. And the purple. I have also, this is like a Swedish thing, a Swedish brand I guess. You get it at the grocery store of all places. It's called Sensei Glitter. And I have these pens and they don't put off anywhere near as much sparkle as those Uni-Ball pens do. So they got double thumbs up for me. I wanted to try out the FriXion highlighters just because, you know, that's cool. So I marked them on the paper and I started erasing them just to show that it does erase. I didn't fully erase it because, well, then you wouldn't be able to see that I had put the highlighter there. So here are the 3 colors that I got. Oh, I totally forgot to mention I got those. Where did I get those? All right, Mountain Boutique. I got FriXion highlighters in soft orange, soft blue, and soft green. Because I really find those neon highlighters to be quite jarring to the eyes, so I really like that they have some soft colors. So here's the color samples. There's the soft blue, there's the soft green, and there's the soft orange. Which now looking on the camera actually kind of looks like soft orange, but when I was using it I thought it looked more like sunflower or like some kind of like yellowy orange. Anyway, and then here's my new Pilot G2 in violet. This is totally written backwards for you guys, isn't it? Huh. Maybe you see that normally. Can you see that normally? Well, here's the Pilot G2 in violet, and that's 0.7. And then here next to it I just wrote the Triplus Fineliner in 0.03, so you could get an idea of the difference in the... Of course I wrote one smaller than the other. And then there's my Pilot G2 in green, along with the Triplus Fineliner. And down here is the Acroball in orange against the Triplus in orange. Here's the back of the paper, so you can see black bleed through. This is just standard like printer paper. And you can see that the Uni-Ball's up here at the top. There is some, but I mean, I like colored over it a bunch of times so that you get a good solid block of color. Next color sampling that I have for you is for these Papercraft or Papermaia metallic pens. Metallic, they say. It actually says on it, where did I see it? Shimmery colors, 8 shimmery colors. Bright, sparkling colors are perfect for use on light or dark paper. Well, here's light paper. And there is some sheen, some sparkle-ish, shimmer-ish to it. But I find the colors to be kind of muted. You've got silver, pink, purple, blue, green, light green. Down there we got copper, and then gold. Sorry if the lighting is kind of funky for this. I will say that I think that the colors are kind of muted. And then the last thing that I wanted to just talk about that I got was, again, these, and I showed you in the other paper how they write. So now let's talk about what I liked and what I didn't like about these. Starting off, these. I think they're going to be fantastic for the bullet journaling and for any kind of fine print writing. As far as coloring, anything larger than like ETB hole, it's not gonna work very well. I'm gonna show you an example. This is my current project, and as you can see, these in here, I use the Fineliners, and it's not very solid, and it left the paper feeling very scratchy, so I wasn't very impressed with that, and I think maybe it's because it's just such a super fine liner. I know that they have a larger one that a larger tip that comes in 26 colors, which I want to get, but it was sold out. I think that one will be much better for using for adult coloring books. This is probably going to be my go-to for bullet journaling. Let's see, there was a little bleed through, but it wasn't that major. And it only came to certain colors when I had to keep, like, especially the dark colors, when I had to keep, like, going over and over and over to try and get a solid block of color. These, like I already mentioned, super sparkly, super great for that. Big fan, want them in all the colors. It is a bit of a, like, larger tip so it's not really ideal for really fine detail work, and I probably wouldn't use it for bullet journaling because I think the tip is too big. These two pens, even though they're 0.7, they write really smoothly and really like, it does feel much, really like nice, tight, smooth tip. So I would definitely use these for my bullet journaling, as well as the Acroball. These suckers I'm going to use for anything and everything I can find or use for. I mean, I'm a researcher as well. I like do a million things. Okay, we'll just say that. And I'm sorry for like the funky lighting. We're having some electrical issues. I do a lot of things. I am trying to start a business other than my dog daycare. I'm trying to start a consulting fashion business. I'm trying to do my research assistant job, which I just finished my last focus group last night. Yay! And I am now moving on to the data analysis and writing stage and trying to find a publication or a conference to present to. So that means I still have a lot of reading to do, which means I need to highlight important things, which means I will be using these. And let's see, what else did I get? I haven't used the water brushes yet, and I haven't used the embossing folder yet, so I can't really comment on that. These pens, not a fan. Like, I'm going to put on my blog, I'm going to link it below, and on my blog, I'm going to give you more detailed information, I guess, possibly, about what my issue is with these pens. The number one issue I have with these pens, besides the fact that it's a super thick tip, I mean, for, like, you can't do fine coloring with that. No detail coloring with that. Besides that, there is this whole, it literally scratches up my paper. Like, one or two strokes and you run over, you put your finger over the paper and it feels like I've turned normal paper into sandpaper. So, not a fan. I don't know if that's just with the metallic pens, because I know there's another set of, I think, Brights that I wanted to get as well. I'm glad I didn't get them. I'd like to see how it goes with that first. And like I said, I can't really talk much about the journal because I haven't used it yet. Hopefully on Monday I will be putting up a video. We'll see if I can find a tripod thingy, extender thingy. And I can show you my journal and how I'm going to use it, try to use it at least for the first month, and we'll see if it changes, and it just may very well change because I'm flexible like that. So, all in all, thumbs up on the Staedtler pens. Great for scrapbooking, or for, yeah, you can use them for scrapbooking. Good for scrapbooking, for writing, for fine writing. Great for bullet journaling. Highlighters, fantastic. They really do erase. Sparkly pens are seriously sparkly. Love them. Metallic pens are a dud. And these are just fully functional, good pens. And that's what I have to say about my new creative haul and my pros and cons of each of these products. I hope that this was helpful for you and it wasn't too scatterbrained. I tried to be a little bit organized. And hopefully I'll be seeing you again soon. Thanks for stopping by. Bye!